Hey you all. So I just wanted to hop on and just share my testimony on how I got to this point. So as most of you all may or may not know, I was just recently accepted into a physical therapy school, and I start in June of this year. In 2020, I applied to the same very school. I applied in March of 2020. And during the time when I applied, I had two pending prerequisites, Physics 1 and Physics 2. But I was in Physics 1 at the time, and I was planning to take Physics 2 during the summer. And I was looking to start that program, this very same program, January 2021. So I should have been in school now. But when I applied initially in March, they communicated, I did the interview, I got selected for an interview, and then they said, okay, we're going to review all your stuff. And what happened was I was waitlisted. So from March all the way to December 1st of 2020, I had to wait to hear whether or not I was going to be accepted off the wait list. So you can imagine the amount of stress and anxiety that I was going through during that whole time frame, not knowing how to kind of plan my life. In that time, I had previously applied to chiropractor school, and I was already accepted into that program as well. So I did have a backup plan. I was like, okay, well, if I don't get into this school, I'm going somewhere. I'm going to school somewhere. If I don't go to physical therapy school, I guess I'll go to chiropractor school. So I had already submitted my resignation letter for my job. I'm like, I'm leaving this place. I'm out. I'm done with y'all. So I'm finna be up out of here. So I'm not finna go to somebody's school. So I already knew I was done with work. So I had already resigned. December 1st rolls around. I get that email. You're not accepted. Everybody they were pulling off the wait list, they already pulled. I was so sad. Then I'm like, okay, well, you have chiropractor, but I kept going back and forth with chiropractor. I really didn't want to be a chiropractor. I just kind of applied, and it was just like kind of backup plan, kind of something to lean back on. But then I started reevaluating my life, and I was like, I don't want to waste no time, no money, because student loans are real. No time, no money, going through a program that I really wasn't passionate about. I didn't really see myself doing it in the long run. I had doubts about. So I ended up making a decision after talks with my family and long talks with God, and asking him to guide me and show me the way and just giving me the strength. And I took that leap of faith, and I decided that I wasn't going to school at all. So here I was, unemployed, because I already put my resignation in, unemployed, and not in school. And then I also had already put in my my resignation, or my termination of my lease for my apartment, because I just knew I was moving too. So yes, I'm gonna get up out of Florida. So I was kind of scrambling. I was like, okay, I got to get out this apartment because somebody already had rented my apartment. But then I was like, you know what? I'm just about to move to North Carolina for a little bit, get my bearings together, and then everything's going to work out. After me freaking out, I just prayed about it. And then I felt that weight get lifted off of my shoulders. And I was just like, everything's going to work out. So I moved. And the same day I got denied from that physical therapy school is the same exact day I reapplied. So I was denied on December 1st, 2020. I reapplied to that program on December 1st, 2020. So from December 1st, 2020, I'm waiting to know, when I'm going to be interviewed again. The end of January, I get another email to be interviewed. And then I do the interview a couple days later. And then they email me back and say, all right, we got your interview. We're reviewing your whole application. You'll know within 30 days. It was exactly 3 weeks from the day that I did my interview that I was checking my email and it said, congratulations, offer of admission to that same school that just 2 months earlier had told me no. 2 months earlier, that school told me no, but God told me yes. Y'all, when I tell y'all God is good, it's all in God's timing. When you feel like everything may be crashing down on you, things may not be going your way, just know, keep your faith. God has a plan for you. All you need to do is believe. He says the faith of a mustard seed. And that's all I had. This whole time I just had been having a faith and this has been a walk of my faith and a test of my faith. And Lord, I think I've been passing. I just been trusting in the Lord. I haven't been questioning him. And this has been just the happiest I've been in a very long time. And that was prior to me being accepted. Just these past couple months since I moved and just being away. It's just been the happiest I've been, just trusting in the Lord, letting the Lord guide me and order my steps and just being totally faithful and just listening and having this time and that anxiety and that stress. Because when I tell you, I used to have anxiety attacks, like freak out moments, like it was nothing. I haven't had those in a while. And when I say I'm so grateful and I am so thankful, and if he can do it for me, he can do it for you. All you have to do is just keep trying. Don't just you can't just sit down and pray about something and just sit there in the corner and be like, all right, Lord, let your will be done. All right, Lord, let your will be done. You got to pray about it and then go do the work to go get it. You can't just pray. Pray without work is dead. Pray without work is dead. Pray without work is nothing. So you have to pray about it and then work on it as well. So that's just my little spiel of what happened, what's been going on. And all I can say is that it's been a true test, but it's only been the test in my testimony. And that's just only part of the things. I have similar stories. Same thing happened with FSU. When I went to FSU, I was initially denied to go to FSU, but I kept working at it. And the second time I applied, I got in. So don't take a denial or a no as a permanent no. It could be a not right now or you're not ready. I don't know what God was blocking me from not going right now or what was the situation, but I don't care. I'm not asking because that's none of my business. My Lord was protecting me. All I know is He's preparing me, and I'll be prepared to start my program in June, and I will be ready. So all I just want you all to do is just keep your faith, keep your prayer, and do your work. Do your work. I'm out.